People love to talk. Oh, they love it. They yap on and on like their words have weight, like they're painting the world with some profound masterpiece. But let me tell you something. Words, they're cheap. Yeah, they're easy. See, anyone can open their mouth and spill out whatever they think. Makes them important. But you're different. You've got something they don't. Your silence that speaks volumes louder than any words they could throw at you. Your silence carries a weight that cuts deeper than 1,000 spoken sentences. Your silence is powerful, and it's a tool you can wield in this noisy world. In a society that often values noise over nuance, we find ourselves in a constant battle for attention. People are shouting opinions, fighting for validation, spreading misinformation, and oftentimes drowning out the truths that matter the most. Yet amidst all this clamor, there lies a profound strength in silence. Silence that allows you to step back, reflect, and choose your words wisely. Silence that gives you the opportunity to assess the situation without jumping on the bandwagon of the loudest voices in the room. Consider for a moment the power of your presence when you choose to remain silent. When the crowd is chaotic, think about the strength it takes to not engage with every provocation, every insult, every misguided notion that crosses your path. When you maintain that calm composure, you exude confidence, a quiet assurance that you know who you are and what you stand for. They may not see it immediately, but over time they will begin to notice the impact of your silence as they struggle to fill the void you've created with their incessant chatter. Let's not forget the moments in our lives when silence speaks louder than words we've all experienced, situations where someone chose to listen instead of speak to hold back. Instead of react in those moments, their silence said more about their character and their strength than any phrase could possibly convey. Think about the times you felt most moved by someone's actions rather than their words. The times when a simple nod or a supportive presence meant more than an endless stream of comforting phrases. Your silence, your ability to stand firm without engaging in a verbal battle, reveals your inner strength and resilience. Moreover, your silence can serve as a form of resistance in a world that often pressures us to conform to the opinions of others. When you choose not to respond to every provocation, you are actively resisting the narrative that says you must react to every jab, every comment. You reclaim your power by choosing when and how to engage. This is not about being passive or submissive. Rather, it's about being intentional about your responses. It's about taking a moment to consider what truly deserves your energy and what does not. In the professional realm, silence can be a powerful asset too. Consider how often in meetings, discussions can spiral into chaos. How many times have you sat back listening as others ramble on, drowning out each other's ideas in their race to be heard in these situations? Your silence can be a strategic advantage. It allows you to absorb the information, analyze the dynamics, and when the moment is right, your contribution can have a profound effect. Imagine being the person who speaks up only after understanding all perspectives. You'll command attention and respect because you chose to listen first. You chose to weigh your words carefully before unleashing them into the conversation. And then there's the personal side of silence. Think about the relationships in your life. Often, we're so quick to react to the words of those we care about. We jump to conclusions, we misinterpret intentions, and in doing so, we may cause unnecessary conflict. But when you take a step back, when you choose silence in the face of hurtful words, you allow yourself the space to process your emotions, to understand where the other person is coming from. You pave the way for healthier communication and deeper understanding by valuing silence over impulsive reactions. Now let's consider the impact of silence in the face of adversity. The world can be a harsh place filled with negativity, criticism, and doubt. The voices that try to tear you down can be overwhelming. And in those moments when the naysayers seem to drown out your dreams, your silence becomes a shield. It protects your ambitions. It allows you to cultivate your ideas without external interference. They may throw doubt your way, but your silence speaks to your determination, your commitment to rise above the noise and focus on what truly matters: your dreams, your goals, your vision. Think about how often we fill silence with noise because we fear being alone with our thoughts. We distract ourselves with social media, the news, the opinions of others, rather than embracing the quiet that can bring us so much peace and understanding. When you choose silence, you're allowing yourself the gift of introspection, the chance to really think about what you want, what you need, and how you can move forward in a way that is authentic to you. Your silence can inspire others to seek their own quiet moments, to pause and reflect on their lives too. It can be a powerful reminder that we don't always have to engage with every conversation or respond to every challenge. Sometimes the most impactful thing we can do is to simply sit in silence and allow others to see that it's okay to take a step back, to gather themselves to think before they speak, to consider the weight of their words before unleashing them into the world. This doesn't mean that you should always remain silent. It's about knowing when to use your voice and when to hold it back, when to speak out against injustice and when to listen, when to share your thoughts and when to allow silence to do the talking. Your ability to discern these moments speaks to your wisdom and your maturity. It reflects a deep understanding of the dynamics of communication and relationships, and it highlights your commitment to authenticity in every interaction. Your silence holds the potential to foster deeper connections with others. When you listen more than you speak, you create an environment where people feel heard, understood, and valued. It encourages open dialogue and invites others to share their thoughts and feelings in a way that is meaningful rather than rushed or chaotic. You create a space where silence becomes a powerful tool for connection, allowing for moments of shared understanding and empathy. The world often rewards those who shout the loudest, but in reality, the most profound impacts come from those who choose to listen and reflect. Those who understand that the most powerful conversations often happen in the spaces between words, in the pauses where we truly connect with one another. Your silence can open the door to those deeper conversations, those moments where genuine understanding occurs and where relationships are truly built. So as you navigate through life, remember that your silence is not an absence of voice, but rather a powerful expression of who you are. It is a statement that you value substance over noise, that you are committed to your truths and your beliefs. Your silence will speak louder than their words because it reflects your authenticity, your wisdom, your strength in a world that thrives on chaos. Let your silence be a beacon of clarity. Let it be a reminder that sometimes the most profound statements come, not from what we say, but from what we choose not to say. Embrace the power of your silence. Let it empower you to rise above the noise, to stand firm in your convictions, and to engage with the world on your own terms. Remember that your silence can inspire others to find their own voice while reminding them of the strength found in quiet contemplation, in thoughtful reflection. So the next time you find yourself surrounded by noise, take a moment to breathe. Embrace the silence. Let it remind you of who you are and the incredible power you hold within you to shape your world. In conclusion, as you move forward, remember the power that lies within your silence. Harness it. Use it to create space for reflection, for understanding, and for growth. Let it remind you that in a world filled with noise, your voice matters, your silence matters. And sometimes, the most powerful way to respond is to simply be silent and allow the world to listen to the strength of your presence.